Hey, happy Wednesday out there in TV land. Thanks so much for tuning in. You are watching Feel the Music Live. We are coming to you live from the Onset VFW in beautiful Onset, Massachusetts. We're located at 4 Gibbs Ballpark Road. If you want to join us, we do encourage a live studio audience. Sometimes it's just us here, you know, the crew and the musicians, but we would love to have you down here. They do a fabulous dinner every Wednesday here at 6 o'clock for $6. So you can come and join us for that, and then hang out for some free live music. We'd love to have you. We want to thank WCTV, of course, for making this whole thing happen. We got a hard-working crew on the other side of the camera. Jeremy and Steve and Bruce, they've put this whole thing together so that we can bring it out to you in your living rooms. And you can also watch this show anywhere in the world. If you've got some people out of town that are into music of all kinds, they too can log on to warehamtv.org. If you click on live stream 2, you can tune into the show right now. We're live every Wednesday, just about, from 8 to 9. And we also rebroadcast the show at 10 o'clock on Saturday nights. That's on TV, your local channel 9 or 30 here in Wareham, or worldwide on the web at warehamtv.org. So we're happy to bring this show to you. I want to thank Bruce Gannon for putting this on. It's been a lot of work. This is our second season doing this show. And we've had, I don't know how many weeks altogether, Bruce, what would you say?
About 30 weeks.
About 30 weeks of free live music here every Wednesday. And it's no small feat for sure to put something like this together. So thank you, Bruce, for doing that. Our musical guest this evening is a gentleman named ChristopherMoon, and he's got some accompaniment with his friend Kim Lamothe. So they'll be entertaining us this evening. And we also have another special guest by the name of Jessica Botello. She is from Limelight Magazine, and we're very happy to have all of those folks here tonight. And we're going to talk about music. We're going to listen to some music, and we hope you like what you hear. So I'm going to bring Mr. ChristopherMoon up here on stage now, and he's going to play you a song, and then we'll come back and we'll do a little interview. So we give you ChristopherMoon and Kim Lamothe.
Nice. Thank you, Kat.
Thank you.
Just want to say we're happy to be here.
Thank you, Bruce.
Yeah. And we're going to start with a song called No Name Song.
It's got no name. Yeah. No pun intended.
So distant, yeah, my mind's tired of everything that was. Don't ever become Shawshank woman from the local bar with a raspy voice and an old guitar, telling stories of both near and far. You can tell in her heart you'll need to be some star, some no-name tune. It helped me feel so good. Just some no-name tune. It helped me feel so good. What the hell? So I'd stand by you. I know you fight to keep it real. And when darkness takes this land, you know that I'll be there with my guns a-blazing and my eyes all wide. A cup of coffee and a pretty decent joint to make the time feel like I want to ensure my peace with everything. Some no-name tune, it helped me feel so good. Just some no-name tune, it helped me feel so good. So good. Mix it up, take it to the edge and just let it drop. I can't speak for everyone, but my energy is frozen, it's all pent up. Let's let the hilltops fall where they may, let the people just fade away. This is our brand new day. We got to enjoy.
All right, thank you very much.
Oh, hey, this thing's definitely on. We want to thank you, Christopher Moon and Kim Lamothe, so much for coming on our show this evening. Where are you guys traveling from tonight?
We are traveling from Tiverton.
Rhode Island again. You must know Bruce from Rhode Island somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, he.
Trying to put that together on the ride here.
Yeah. He recruits a lot of guys from a lot of players from Rhode Island. So we're very happy to have you this evening.
Happy to be here.
And do you guys always play together as a duet?
Not always. We're both songwriters. We both do our own thing, and then sometimes we accompany each other.
That's great.
We're going through a phase now where we have been playing together.
That's great.
We go through phases where we don't.
Right. Well, it ebbs and flows,
It
I'm
does.
sure.
That's
Well, you
exactly.
sound fantastic together. Your harmonies are really great.
Thank you very
So,
much.
did you write that song?
I wrote that.
You
song,
wrote
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, these songs will be mine, most of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think every song we play tonight will be mine.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you're gonna do some harmonies on all these songs?
Try to lay back.
Excellent.
I don't want to get too loud.
No, you're great. You're great.
Yeah.
You're great. So let's talk about upcoming gigs you might have.
Well, I got one coming up in the Mediator, which is a place in Providence, on May 3rd.
Great.
That's the big one that I'm preparing for now, and I have a couple people accompanying with me.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if it was a
Yeah.
solo thing or not.
Yeah, no, I'll have a bass player with me,
Oh, good.
and then most likely a drummer too,
Nice.
which will be like the first time testing the water.
Ah,
with some
that's
of them.
exciting.
So, yeah, I'm pretty psyched.
Nice. So you must be promoting an album of some sort.
I do. I have a couple of songs and stuff like that. I have a song with an album now called Shine.
Mhm.
It's like an EP with me now, and you can find it on my website, ChristopherMoonmusic.com,
Okay, great.
and then on Reverb Nation also.
Oh, good.
So-
Yep. Yeah, that seems to be the thing now.
It's
Reverb
becoming
Nation.
the go-to. Yeah.
Is it-
Thing all of a sudden.
Is it working out really well for you? Would you say?
I enjoy it. I hear a lot of music that I usually wouldn't have heard any other way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like it for that reason. but
Yeah.
even more so than promoting, you know.
Yeah. So it's pretty accessible for people. It's pretty user friendly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good.
So.
Excellent. So we're going to keep an eye out for you. ChristopherMoonmusic.com.
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 Yeah.
Remember that. Visit it. Buy an album, because I think you're going to like it. So you're a songwriter yourself. We've been trying to get you on the show for some time now, so we're so happy you're finally here. I know life gets in the way. You just it does. So anything you want to talk about? Do you have gigs yourself that you want to talk about? I know it's kind of about Christopher tonight, but since you're here.
I actually don't have any gigs coming up for a little while. I'm in the wedding industry, so
cool.
wedding season's upon us.
Well, that'll keep you busy for sure. Good
but
for
I do
you.
have music online at KimLamoth.com.
KimLamoth.com, and there's an E on the end, isn't there?
Secret E.
So check her out too. She's got some great music, I'm sure. So judging by your harmonies, you guys do sound really great together. So are you featured on any of his albums at all?
Not yet.
No?
Yet,
The
but
one in the
we're
making
working
now.
on that,
We'll
Cool.
definitely have Kim on there.
Well, it's going to be a neat little collaboration.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you again for coming on the show. We're going to let you play some more music in just a few minutes. But we've got a special guest here this evening. Her name is Jessica Botello, and she's coming all the way from Rhode Island herself. And she is the managing editor of Limelight magazine. Yeah, you can come right on up. Don't be shy. But we've been happy to have her come all the way from Rhode Island. Seems like a lot of people travel very far to come on our little show. Why don't you just use, you can use that mic if you like. Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, I'll just go like this.
Yeah,
Hello,
that's
everyone.
fun. We want to thank you, Jessica, so
Thank
much
you
for coming on the
having me.
show.
I'm proud to be here.
Excellent. So please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're here.
Well, I'm here because I'm the managing editor for Limelight magazine. We're a New England-based publication. We interview local acts. We do national acts. So we just had our 4th annual Limelight Magazine Music Award
Yes, you did.
show. It was really cool. Interestingly enough, Kim performed at one of our previous award shows, and she walked in, and I was like, I know you. And we
Such a
looked at each
small,
other for a minute,
crazy
and we
world,
said,
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But that's what's great about it. So
So you didn't know, neither of you knew
I had no,
you were
I
going to
didn't
be
know
here
she
tonight.
was going to be here, and then when I saw her, I said, I definitely know this girl from,
That is too
from
funny.
the music scene. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, talking about your recent award show, we had the privilege of having 2 artists on our show here, the Vinyl Grooves, and they won Best New Act.
Yeah.
And we also had Lisa and Mike Markovich on. She won Album of the Year.
Yeah.
So we were very happy to have them on the show, and then they went on to win those awards at your award show. So it's kind of neat.
Yeah, it is really neat. I've interviewed Katura a few different times, and I gotta say she's one of my favorites. And Frank Berg, who also sings and plays harmonica for the Vinyl Grooves, he's really cool too. So seeing them really win that, it's really well deserved.
Absolutely.
Katura's been nominated for, I think, pretty much all of our award shows, and I was really happy to see her get that award.
That's
And
excellent.
Lisa has been in the industry for quite some
She'd been
time.
nominated for a few things before herself.
And after she got the award, she came over to us, myself and Jay Kenny and Katie Patello, who are the co-owners of Limelight magazine. And she just said, "I'm so thrilled! I can't believe this is my first award." And and for us, that really meant a lot because it feels like we're making their dreams come true and they're making our dreams come true.
Absolutely.
It's such
It
a
works.
win-win situation for everyone because
both
we
ways.
get to put out a magazine that we love. I get to write, and that's what I love to do. And all these musicians get to put out their music. So it's really awesome, and it's great that so many people can come together and celebrate music together. It kind of sounds cheesy.
No, but that's
I
what
mean,
music
it
does.
Really who doesn't like to listen to music?
Absolutely.
No matter who you are, you like music. So I mean, come on.
Absolutely. Yeah, music is just a great tool for bringing people together, and all, every kind of people, have different kinds of people like all the same kinds of music. So how did you get started over there at Limelight?
I was working in retail and hating it.
Ah, yes, the
And
wonderful world of retail.
I have a degree in English, so I mean, not in journalism. So it kind of made it a little more tough for me to find a journalism job. So I actually found Limelight magazine just about 5 years ago. The publication had been together for, I think, 6 to 9 months, and Jason actually started it. And I found him on MySpace. I sent him a message. He and I met at the Providence Place Mall. I didn't have anything to show him other than, you know, the story I wrote about Lady Macbeth my junior year of college that I thought was the best thing that I had ever written.
Oh, that's great.
So we had a really nice rapport, and he got back to me in a few days, and he hired me. I was actually freelancing at first. Interning, then freelancing, and then I was like, yeah, you know, I think I kind of want to work for you full, you know, part-time. So that's when it happened. And really I've never felt happier getting that job. And it's led to other things, other writing jobs for me, because I'm also a reporter for the Warwick Beacon, which is a newspaper in Warwick, Rhode Island. And we have our sister papers, the Cranston Herald, the Johnston Sunrise. We also put out Primetime Magazine, which is for senior citizens.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So, you know, like I said before, living the dream, so.
That's excellent. And you seem very young, too, to be involved in this such a great, you know,
I'm going to be 30 in July.
Good for you. That's great. So you're living the dream, too, you know?
Absolutely.
So not only do you guys promote local acts, you're promoting national acts as well.
Yeah, the most recent national act that I interviewed that was really exciting was Greg Lake of Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, no kidding. Well, he just played at the Narrows Center for the Arts.
Yeah, was it the Narrows or the Z? I don't remember.
One of them.
One of them, probably. Either the Zeiterion Theater or the Narrows Center for the Arts.
Which are both great places. We
love both of them.
Yeah,
but
that
I've
must have been
Cindy
great.
Lauper.
Really? That's awesome.
Let's see, who else? Let me think for a second. I'm sorry. Gary Sharon, who I thought was a really, really, really awesome, unique, personal interview.
Yeah.
Because I do most of my interviews over the phone.
Oh, really?
But he was coming to Showcase Live, which is in Foxborough.
Awesome. Another awesome venue.
Yep. And I had seen him when he came to what was then Great Woods with Van Halen. He was the lead singer of Van Halen.
Yeah.
And that was the show where he lost his voice. And he and I talked about that during our interview. So when I met him, he was like, you know, it really meant a lot to me that not only did you bring that up, but you were at the show and you kind of clarified that whole situation for me. And it just made me feel like, I'm friends with Gary Sharon now. Like, how cool.
You guys bonded. That's great.
And he has a band with his brother, Mark Sharon, who's a guitarist. They're called Hurt Smile. And that's who I saw perform. They were the ones playing it at Showcase Live.
Nice.
So I got to meet him too, and then friend requested Mark on Facebook, and he posted the story. So I'm like, I'm a little rock star for the moment. So that was really exciting. And what's his? I feel so embarrassed. Chris Broderick of Megadeth.
Oh wow,
he's the I don't want to say new guitarist. He's been with them for a while now, but he was a great interview too, and he posted the story, and I just, oh my God.
Wow.
So your heart grows wings and flutters around in your chest. It's the
cool.
best.
So you've interviewed a lot of great musicians.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh, who's my
If you
favorite?
had to pick one or maybe 2 or 3 favorites. Because you really can't just pick
Chris
one.
Moon. Katura knows I love her. Hi, Kit. Who else is a favorite? Really great Bon Jovi tribute band called Bon Jersey.
Oh, cool.
They're awesome. I mean, you look at them and you think you're looking at John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora on stage. You're just like, hello, boys. So they're really fun.
That's great.
Who else? I don't know. I think I'd like to start a band someday. No.
So are you a musician yourself?
My brother actually is a guitarist, and he has a band. They don't have a lead singer, and I can kind of sort of sing. And I'm trying to talk my way into letting them take the microphone, but I don't know. They don't want females in their band.
Just get in there. It's your
yeah.
bro.
I'm gonna he has a little studio in his basement at his house. So one day I'm just gonna kind of break in and ambush their little jam session. And just steal the microphone. And
Why not?
Start hollering.
I used to do that. My brother is, my middle brother, he's musically inclined, so our basement doubled as a jam studio, and they would always, nobody ever wanted to sing, so they would always recruit me to sing. So it was kind of neat. Jam with my bro. It's kind of neat. So Limelight Magazine, can we also find that online? Or?
Actually, it's pretty much primarily online. We're thinking about doing a summer issue. We're not quite sure yet. We're looking for advertisers. So if you're interested, hit us up at, you can actually email me, jessica@limelightmagazine.com.
Great.
And I will give that information to the necessary people. But we're looking at, I just interviewed 3 Inches of Blood. So they're a metal band.
Yep.
So
I got the sense that they were a little heavy, maybe. They're folkies, right?
But you
No.
can, yeah, they're a folk band. They're a Christian rock band now.
Sorry.
But you can find everything that I've ever written on limelightmagazine.com.
Cool, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Jessica
Thank
Botello, so much
you.
for coming on. So
Yes.
check out Limelight Magazine if you haven't already. It's a great publication. They've been around for about 5 years now.
Yep.
It's New England based. Definitely check that out. What else do you want to talk about? Anything else you want to say?
We're promoting a show. We booked Tom Rush. He's going to be playing at the Katuitt Center for the Arts on July 19th. You can get tickets at brownpapertickets.com. Brown Paper Tickets. I always want to say brown paper bag. brownpapertickets.com.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Rush, he's great. And the Katuitt Center for the Arts is another great local venue. So.
And the other thing that I'd like to say, I think Jason and Katie are a little more behind the scenes than I am. I think some of the musicians know me a little bit more because I interview them. I kind of get in their faces a little bit. I follow them around. I go see their shows. And I don't think that people know how much work Katie and Jason do and how much time, and they're just very dedicated. I could not feel more blessed to work with two people who are as passionate as I am about the local music scene and just music in general. So thank you guys. And
Great. Do you have a pretty large staff that works over there?
honestly, no, it's just the three of us.
No
and
kidding.
we
I
have-
was going to ask. I
we
wasn't
have a-
sure if it was
we
just
have
going
a
to be the three
graphic
of you.
designer, and Kristen Pearson is our photographer, and she takes a lot of great photos.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, you should be very proud of yourselves,
I
the three of
am.
you, to
I'm
pull that
loving
whole
it.
thing together. Good for you. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you again for coming on the
Thank
show.
you.
And we're going to hand the stage back over to Christopher Moon and Kim Lamothe if she's going to come back up and join you. But we want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Christopher Moon.
Go rock it, Chris.
Thanks. Thanks. This is a song called Moving Man. Bye, 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 bye. It has come time for you to be moving on. We had our fun, spent our days out in the sun. Everything I felt, you felt it too. Bye, 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 bye. It has come time for you to be passing through. We felt our pain, spent our days out in the rain. Everything I held, you held it too. Everything I am is because of you. Oh, moving man, with your moving hand, there you go, you're moving again. No, I will not just sit back and pretend I understand. My will too deep, my knees too weak, or I get up and I lock the door. Oh, please don't go. Bye, 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 bye. It has come time for you to be moving on. A life without you, I know I could not bear. I hope you don't mind if I come along. Hope you don't mind if I stand right by your side. Hope you don't mind if I love you forevermore. Oh, moving man, with your moving hand, there you go, you're moving again. No, I will not just sit back and pretend not to give a goddamn. My will too deep, my knees too weak, or I get up and I lock the door. Oh, please don't go.
Awesome, thanks. I'm gonna ask Kim to come back up. And this is this next one's called Saffron Weeds. This one's relatively new, and will hopefully be on the next album.
I love this song, by the way. I can't get it out of my head, so good luck.
Been working hard and my hands bleed dry. I can't forgive you no matter how hard I try. The night was silent, the rains were moving in. But something strange, like something good might come. The lamp is low and the pictures are hung. Can't change the past, what's done is done. Cry for me, baby, cry for me all night long. But when the sun come up, don't ever think about me again. The walls are hollow and the door's nailed shut. Just need some peace before my mind explodes. The hills are calling, your energies are starting to flow. Oh, maybe you'll see me, but you probably won't. Go wake Lucinda, man, it's time to go. We did our best, that's good enough for now. We'll take the North Road, we'll stop at every bar. You know now, some say you're crazy, but mama, I don't care. Oh, when it's hiding in the saffron weeds, sooner or later we all catch some disease. Time is an ocean, mysterious and deep. Oh, railroad poet taught me that out on 82nd Street. I got this woman, man, she bleed me dry. I know she loves me, she just forgets why. I hear them drumming a couple floors above. Yeah, ringing out like mercy. Gonna go and get myself some. The beaten path or the hard road down. Do what you want, I don't care anymore. The world is changing, you know it won't return. Some people scared, but it's always been like that. Been working hard, and man, my hands bleed dry.
My hands bleed dry.
I can't forsake you, so don't even try.
Don't even try.
The night was silent, the rains were moving in. You know now, something strange like something good might come.
Yeah, something strange like, something strange like, something strange like, oh, something strange like something good might come. Something strange like, oh, something strange like something good might come.
Thank you very much. Thanks. I just want to thank everyone while I have the chance here. Steve, I believe, is running sound. Bruce for having me, and Kat for the interview and everything. Let's see, the next song. Oh, and Jeremy. Sorry, buddy.
And Jessica.
No, for real. Let's see here. Actually, the next song I'm going to sing, I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to sing a song called Dark Solitude. Try to.
Hello, darling, how do you do? I don't know you too well. I don't pretend to, it just don't hurt so bad when you're around. I did my best to try to escape. I did the roll, roll, shake on the back of the drapes to no avail. I'm still standing here. Underneath the moon, trying not to think about you in my dark solitude. I bet another loser. What's the matter with me? Is it that I can't choose them? Does the Lord not look down in on me? Does my bad outweigh my good? 'Cause I try like hell to keep them equal, but I'll be the first to admit that my judgment sometimes slips in its chaotic angst. How I do apologize, but for now I'll just sit here. Everything just a little bit too dear in my dark solitude. To stand underneath the moon, trying not to think about you in my dark solitude.
Awesome, thank you. I just gotta keep moving along. This is a pretty new song also. It's called Long Day, Hard Road. That's the name for now. Things have a way of evolving. All right.
It's been a long day, and I got my head hung down low. I'm tired of working and breaking all of my bones. I can smell the light. Yeah, I can taste the dark that come before. Let's start drinking, and I'll perk right up, and I'll give you a song. It's been a hard road, this staying sober, or relatively so. And I forgot about you, if just for a while. A gypsy cane woman with half a smile. I heard you in the dark behind the closet door, tearing and scraping at the hardwood floor, looking for salvation in a hard-to-reach place, right behind your expectations of grace. Cold distant bankers dance around my room. They took all my money, now they want my home. I'm hooked on this junk, I can't feel my heart. I don't even know if I'm here right now. Matilda was a gambler, man, a chosen one. I never seen nobody live on luck before. I tried it myself, it didn't work so well. I wound up broke, stoned and blue, but I learned my perspective, man, it's all I got. You gotta twist fate and make it work for you. Yeah, maybe sometimes we're just supposed to hurt. It's been a long, long day on a hard, hard road. And I made my way back towards the grave where my granddaddy lay. And I swore this time I'd do what it takes to clean up. Yeah, one more cold shot of gin, and you can lay me down. Yeah, one more vacant highway, tearing at the sky. It's been a hard, 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 hard road. It's been a hard, 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 hard road. It's been a hard, hard road.
going down. They're all going down.
Awesome, thank you. All right. What do you want to do? Anything specific now?
What have we got on the list there?
Whatever's on. Actually, Ellisville Town.
Okay.
All right. So this song's called Ellisville Town, and I wrote it when I was doing a lot of traveling. And out of all the songs I wrote, it's really the only one that really caught the essence of traveling, in my opinion. I'm heading down to Ellisville Town with nothing but the blues. All the money I got left is buried in my shoes, and the radio is broken, so I'm humming in my head. The night it is dissolving, the road it lends a hand. False direction, comfort me for now, but I know that it won't last. Harmony and dissonance both filter through my mind, as if to change the sound of time, and then leave me by myself to try and share the light. Yeah, I'm heading down to Ellisville Town, and I can't even tell you why. And if I were to think about it, man, I'm sure I'd probably cry. Yeah, maybe I'm running, maybe I'm leaving it behind. Maybe I'm growing, maybe I'm going there to die. But it feels so right, like some cosmic light, with gravity of might, is pulling at my soul. I'm heading down to Ellisville Town, and the sky it has turned blue. And maybe when I get there, I'll just keep on traveling through. Yeah, maybe I'll find wisdom in the main street square. And maybe I'll find balance, maybe it's just lurking in the air. But I'll probably just get drunk, yeah, and find myself a bunk, and beat on my guitar, rip on my harmonica, yeah, write myself a song, play it for my moon dog alone. Oh, bounce it off God, and then keep it for myself. Oh, bounce it off God, and then give it to the stars. Thank you.
Hey, we're back. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah. Here we are again. One big happy family. Thank you. We want to thank you guys so much for coming on the show. And if you out there are just tuning in, you are watching a little show we call Feel the Music Live. We are coming to you live from the Onset VFW in beautiful Onset, Massachusetts. And tonight, our musical guest is ChristopherMoon and Kim Lamothe. And you do have a website. It's ChristopherMoonmusic.com.
Yep.
And if you're so inclined, purchase an album, CD. I don't even know what you want to call it these days. I guess you'd call it a CD. I always want to just call it an album, though, for whatever reason.
They're
But,
albums.
yeah.
Come on.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, your music's really speaking to me tonight. I really dig it. It's awesome. I could throw out some guesses as to what your influences are. Bob Dylan, I'm guessing one for sure. He's a personal favorite of mine. Maybe just a tiny
Just
little
a little
bit,
bit,
but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a very gifted singer songwriter. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. And you guys just sound great together. Your harmonies are really fantastic.
Thank you.
So we want to thank you, Christopher Moon and
My
Kim
pleasure.
Lamothe, for coming on our show this evening, and of course our other special guest, Miss Jessica Botello from Limelight Magazine.
Hello.
She's not camera shy at all. Yeah, we're just having a ton of fun up here. We want to thank you guys so much because you all drove up here from Rhode Island this evening to be with us. So we want to.
It was well worth it.
Cool. I'm glad. I mean, you get to promote yourselves.
Absolutely.
You can promote your deal too with the magazine and everything. So I think it works well for everyone.
Get to meet some nice people.
Yeah, awesome.
What I couldn't help thinking when I was sitting out there listening to you guys play, Dick Clark died today. Had a massive heart attack. Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that.
And this certainly is an American Bandstand, but on some small level, it kind of is our own little, your own little recreation of it in sort of a way. So I think it's I certainly don't think it's kind of cool that Dick Clark passed away, but I think it's nice that shows like American Bandstand kind of led the way for us. And
Absolutely. Think of how many lives that man touched through music.
Unbelievable.
I mean, he was at it for a long, long time. Would you say he was 82?
82, yep.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, how long was American Bandstand on? 60 years in the music business, or having something to do with music and promotion of it. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
And one of the coolest things about him is he kind of got the musicians at the the very start of their career. So I think that's the really the neatest thing about it, when you get them before they're huge or just when they're just starting to kind of get noticed. Yeah, because you get them at their most raw state.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what I like about my job,
Yeah, absolutely.
When all you musicians become famous, I can say, hey, I got to them first.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I had a question for Chris, if
Cool,
you guys don't mind.
please, by all means.
We were admiring your arsenal of harmonicas, and I don't know anything about harmonicas or harps.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what are the different variations and what do you...
So what happens is each harmonica is in its own key. So as I flip through songs, like depending on what key the song is in, like if it's an A, I would use A harmonica. Stuff
I'm
like
almost embarrassed that I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
You're like, you
there
should
are
be.
the big chromatic or bigger harmonicas where you have all the notes in one, like you would same notes on the guitar or a piano, and you can play it that way. But these are broken down to certain notes in the scale. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you can learn it, but I mean, I like this because I can jazz around quicker, and it's just a little funner for me, and this is better for the blues and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But
You're playing two instruments at once.
Yeah.
And your voice.
Yeah, I've always admired that. Yeah, I have to say I didn't notice the briefcase at first, but
Pretty
I was
serious.
mentioning to Jessica about John Popper, who plays for Blues
he
Traveler,
plays
of course.
yeah.
He wears a vest with like
right.
20 pockets on it, and he's got every key harmonica on it. So, but you've
I've
got the
thought
nifty
about
little
that, but I always
briefcase over
have the
there.
guitar
Yeah,
too.
they clunk and
I couldn't do both.
We could
Right.
build a
I'll be
custom
weighed
thing.
down by the end of the show.
Right.
So.
How long have you guys known each other, and how did you kind of fuse together?
We've known each other for 6 years, and we actually met at an open mic in Newport, Rhode Island.
Very cool.
One
Yeah,
night.
the Empire Tea and Coffee.
Yeah, and just saw each other's music and dug it, and
I actually
here we are.
heard a recording from Empire Days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Pretty
was
bad.
good. No,
Well,
she
you've
was
come a
good.
long way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Is that when you first started playing out, or have you been playing out for quite
I'm
some
from
time?
New Jersey originally, so I moved up here in 2002 or 3. So I was playing, probably started in about 2000, something like that.
Cool.
With breaks periodically due
Yep.
to like life getting busy,
It does.
So
Makes for good songwriting, though.
it does. It does. The darkest moments are definitely the best ones for songs.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah. It's true.
Good stuff for
Yeah,
sure.
who really sits down to write when they're in a good mood? Well, music anyway. I mean,
Right,
I mean, I feel like
Any
I
writing, really.
Yeah, well,
You write
I
positive
definitely
stuff,
I write some creative stuff,
Yeah.
and I tend to sit down and write when I'm miserable. And that's actually when some of my best stuff comes out. That filthy emotion. You're just like, "Rawr." Here it comes.
Absolutely.
Let it out.
I think it helps you get it out, so it doesn't stay inside you, and it's like a survival technique at this point, writing,
Yeah, when you're happy, you want to go out and be happy. You don't want to sit down with a pen and paper. And
Yeah,
if people still sit with pen and paper, I don't know. Maybe you sit at a.
I do.
Say,
I
me
do.
too.
I can't, I don't write on a
Old school.
computer. Yeah, I have to write with a pen and paper.
Yeah, there's your book right there.
Yeah, that's my scribbles.
How
Look at that.
sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Carry it with you everywhere, I bet.
Pretty
You never
much.
know. You
Pretty
just
much.
never know when that inspiration's going to
Absolutely.
strike,
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Starts flowing.
The phones have helped with that.
Oh,
with like
really?
notes
For
or
real?
something,
Yeah,
for, like, to
just
get
take
an
down
idea
a
down
note.
quick,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep, it's pretty
Or
amazing.
record a little snippet of an idea on the phone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you can't. Sometimes I lose stuff while I'm writing it, or on the phone, which I hate writing on the phone. But even when I'm writing by hand, I'll lose stuff. I won't be able to get it all down in time.
I'm the queen of the Post-it note. So I have like this at work. First of all, at the Beacon, I have just this like gallery of Post-it notes
Yeah.
with call this person's number, this one's due on this date, and then at home I have on the back of my door like a cork board with just all these Post-it notes. My mom looks at it and she's like, "What are you doing over here?" And then they're stuck to the floor. There's one hanging out of the dog's mouth. Like, what's going on? Hey, that's my note. That's my poem in your face.
It's awesome.
Well, hey, kids, thanks so much, y'all,
Thank
for
you.
coming on the show. We're going to let you play one more song if you're up for it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So,
figure something out.
thank you so much out there for tuning in. If you want to watch a replay of the show, this is rebroadcast on Saturday night at 10 o'clock, not only on your local Wareham Channel 9 or 30, but also on warehamtv.org. So please tune into that. If you're not out at a local music gig on Saturday night, you can watch the show again if you want. But we do always encourage you to support local music wherever it is local to you. This is what the show is all about, is promoting music. I mean, even though these guys aren't from around here, they're supporting their own local music scene elsewhere. And we want to do that. We want to bring that to you, to people that might not otherwise get a chance to see that. So we do appreciate you tuning in. You can also check out our archives on feelthemusic.us. We've only got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left in the show. Who's next week, Bruce?
Eric Higgins, the front man for the Real Scotch Issue.
There you go.
He's going to be bringing us his acoustic solo act. And then we wrap up with Gary Backstrom, the best guitar player in Massachusetts.
Well, someone might contest that, but he is pretty. He's pretty darn good.
I almost picked the finale, but I didn't. I said, I don't want to be selfish. And don't forget to check Limelight Magazine out on limelightmagazine.com.
just gonna say
sorry.
And ChristopherMoonmusic.com also. So and feelthemusic.us. Find us on Facebook, Reverb Nation, online, everywhere. So thank you so much for watching. So give it up for Christopher Moon and Kim Lamothe. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll play one more. We're going to play a song called Stardust Girl.
I walked with the Savior on Orleans Avenue. I danced in the darkness and I've held up at the moon. My mystery go deeper with each passing word. My way's too simple to deal with this world. I'll hold the fire while you instill the flame into the passion of a young wishful stream. Yeah, have you ever daydreamed into reality and then awoken to realize that it's hope that runs you and me? So if rock and roll soothe your soul, turn up that radio, 'cause I'm not really sure I even wanna know. Yeah, come on child, put your blue dress on. Let's go out, we can sing my song. You can dance beneath the stars while I strum my guitar. Oh, you know, here we go. I don't really wanna know when you come down, child, we'll flow. My stardust girl, my stardust girl. Yeah, my stardust girl. So come on, little angel, don't give in. We've been down before. Yeah, all we need is a little bit of time to try and clear out our minds. But the time flies by, you can't say why. It leave you with nothing but your soul. And the deeper you dig, the farther you fall, until you're forced to crawl. But the day will come when you rise to your feet to realize that your dreams, they are your power. And it's now time to sacrifice. And I can see it in the back of my mind, just like it was yesterday. Oh, flowers in your hair underneath the blue sky, teardrops in the back of your eyes. And I say to you what I told to you then. Oh, the sun, it's gonna shine, and the moon, it's gonna rise. And you, yes you, baby, you'll be fine. They're guiding you. They're guiding you. They're guiding you along. So just let go, just let go. Yeah, just let go, just let go.
They're guiding you. They're guiding you. Oh, they're guiding you.
So if rock and roll soothe your soul, turn up that radio, 'cause I'm not really sure I even wanna know. Yeah, come on child, put your blue dress on. Let's go out, we can sing my song. You can dance beneath the stars while I strum my guitar. Oh, you know, here we go. I don't really wanna know when you come down, child, we'll flow. My stardust girl, my stardust girl. Yeah, my stardust girl.
Thank you so much. Again, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.